This video will show you how to create a basic Logic app and demonstrate the benefit that using Logic apps can bring to your organization. This is the Azure portal, and this is the prepared Logic app. In this example, the Logic app copies information from a remote monitoring and management application into a SharePoint list, which is currently blank. Here is the graphical Logic app designer, where the Logic app has been pre-designed. You will see this is a very simple example, but hopefully by showing you this example, you will be inspired to create your own, which may be more complex. To start off with, you will require a trigger. There are many options for what trigger you require. In this example, the trigger is a daily recurrence. There are multiple triggers, such as HTTP webhooks and more. There are many options which I encourage you to explore for yourself. Once you have made the trigger you need, you can create the next steps for your Logic app. There are many to choose from, such as running an action, adding a conditional statement, or a loop. You will choose what suits your application's requirements. It's recommended that you draw a flow diagram of your application to make this process simpler. To start off with, in this example, the customer information needs to be retrieved from the RMM platform using a HTTP GET request. In this case, the vendor requires the authentication token to be specified in the header. If using HTTP requests, you need to refer to the software vendor for how to format your request. There is also a dedicated authentication header under Advanced Options. The next step is to get the body of the request and parse it so it can be used in the workflow later. The easiest way to do this is to click the link below and paste in a sample payload. Most applications can give you an example of how the request is formatted. In this example, the schema had to be adjusted slightly as some of the data types weren't correct and caused errors. For the problematic objects, the data type is set to any. Once the data has been passed, the breakdown of the data required is within the item's property. This step specifies that for each item, a new list item is to be added. This create item action is very simple, and the desired values were simply passed from the web request into the SharePoint list. Ensure the data types match between the two systems. Now, let's execute the Logic app. For this basic Logic app, no conditional logic has been set to update existing items, so future executions will create duplicates. But this was sufficient for demonstration purposes. I hope you have enjoyed this video.